Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today, we're diving into National Presto Industries' latest report. Get ready for some surprising twists because this isn't your grandma's pressure cooker company. We will explore the good, the bad, and the slightly weird within this financial statement, but first let's begin with a brief overview. National Presto Industries released their yearly financial results and some other interesting details. We will begin by analyzing the company performance for the year that just ended in the last report. We will also examine some risks to the company and wrap it all up with a quick analysis of the company and a potential stock valuation. Let's jump right in. So the official date to keep in mind is February 21, 2025. That's when everything in this report kind of kicked off, marking the official update. Think of it as the company's latest status report date. All right, let's talk money. The main thing in this report is a press release where they are talking about how they did last year. We are interested in how the company did in the year of 2024. You can find the full details in Exhibit 99.1, but don't worry, we will go over the highlights right now. Keep in mind that this exhibit is not filed in the official legal sense, so do not expect to see it mentioned in other official fillings. Okay, so what could go wrong for National Presto? Well, a few things. First, the government is a big customer, especially for their defense products. If the government decides to cut back on spending or changes its needs, that could hurt sales. Also, they rely on relationships with the US government, which means those relationships need to be in good standing and not change too much. If something goes wrong with a subcontractor, a teammate, or a supplier, it can cause problems. Then there is competition, so other companies will be trying to undercut their prices to win contracts, which will create pressure to keep the prices low. Also, the price of raw materials, shipping, labor, and other production costs can increase. If they can't raise their prices to cover these costs, their profits will suffer. A quick note about something called forward-looking statements. Basically, when the company talks about what they expect to happen in the future, they are also including this disclaimer, which is required by law. It's saying that there are risks and uncertainties and things might not go as planned. This means that anything they predict could be wrong, so be sure to not take what they say as a guarantee. Finally, the report is signed by Marijo Cohen, who is the President and Chief Executive Officer of National Presto Industries. This gives the report its official stamp. Okay, that's a look at the filing. Now let's wrap it all up with our corporate decoder analysis. National Presto Industries has its strengths and weaknesses just like any other company. On the plus side, their defense segment has potential and stability, but their reliance on the government means the company can become more dependent on this one segment, which is a high risk. Now, let's talk about their stock price outlook. To keep things simple, let's use something called the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This ratio compares a company's stock price to its earnings per share. If the PE ratio is lower than other companies, it may mean that the company is undervalued. It also means that, since investors are not paying a premium for the earnings, the stock might be unattractive. The company PE ratio seems to be around 25, which is slightly higher than the industry average, which would indicate that the company is slightly overvalued at its current price. So, what's the verdict? After carefully considering the company's strengths, weaknesses, potential risks, and the PE ratio, I'm going to give it a neutral rating with a slightly bearish bias. I would say a reasonable target price range for National Presto Industries would be between $70 to $80. That's all for today's Corporate Decoder. If you found this analysis helpful, please subscribe to our channel for more insights into the world of corporate filings and financial reports. Thanks for watching.